have located the shrink ray in a secret lab, and once we take this shrink ray, we are going to steal.
So, Steve, you play the character of Gru in Despicable Me. Can you tell us a little bit about your character?
He's the world's #1 supervillain. He sees that there is a rival on the horizon, a guy named Vector, who is threatening his supervillain status. So Gru decides, that he's going to pull off the biggest heist ever, and that is to literally steal the moon out of the sky.
Next, we are going to steal... Pause for effect. The moon!
Have you ever tried to steal the moon in real life?
Have I in real life, literally? Now, is that a legitimate question? Or are you being sarcastic? Because I just don't think that's possible.
Hello, Mom. Sorry, I meant to call, but...
I just wanted to congratulate you on stealing the pyramid. That was you, wasn't it? Or was it a villain who's actually successful?
Just so you know, Mom, I am about to do something that's very, very big, very important. When you hear about it, you're going to be very proud.
Good luck with that. Okay, I'm out of here.
I like the fact that the main character was a villain. You rarely see, especially a family movie, in which the protagonist is a villain, which I just thought was funny. And I like the story. The story appealed to me as a dad, because here's this guy, he knows what he wants out of life. He wants to be the world's biggest villain, and that's what he's always wanted. But all of a sudden, you incorporate these children into his world, and everything changes. Everything's different. And I sort of felt the same way as a father. You know, you think you kind of have everything figured out until you then have kids, and all rules are tossed out the window.
I shrink the moon, I grab the moon, I sit on the toilet. What?
See, I was going to ask you about your accent.
Yes.
It's been plaguing
You loved it, is what
I
you're
loved
gonna
it.
say. And you think it was so specific to what region?
A cross between Russia, Mexico, and Poland. Is that a fair?
There. Mac, I love that I went from Eastern Europe down to Mexico briefly. It is sort of a vaguely Eastern European accent.
Will you read us a bedtime story?
Oh, fine. Sleepy kittens. Sleepy kittens. 3 little kittens love to play. They had fun in the sun all day. Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this?
So Miranda, in Despicable Me, you play a character called Margot. Could you tell us a little bit about her?
Well, she's the oldest of the 3 little girls that Gru, the evil supervillain, ends up adopting. And I think my character is she's really protective of her 2 little sisters, and she tries to do the right thing. She's really unsure of Gru when she first meets him, and she's a little bit snotty, I guess, in the movie.
Rule number 1. You will not touch anything.
What about the floor?
Yes, you may touch the floor.
When you voice over, do you kind of stay on your own, or do you all voice together, play off each other?
Well, I thought that I was going to be in a big room with everybody because I'd never done anything animated before. And then when I got there, of course, I realized I was just alone in this little booth. So it's interesting because they put pictures of the characters and everything around you. So I got to see a picture of my character and of the minions and Gru and everything. And that just helps you to imagine the world better.